Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. So I'm super excited to be sharing this video because there's been so much e.l.f. stuff I've gotten over the past couple months that some I've tried out, some I'm trying fresh for the first time today. But I just been wanting to share it, give you guys my thoughts on it, and of course do a little giveaway so you guys can try some stuff out too. The details for that will be at the end, so make sure you watch all the way through. Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I used was this Lock On Face Primer. It's just in clear. I think it's the only shade available if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know what really made me want to get this. I'm not really a big primer person. This was my first time trying it out. But when I did put it on, it honestly was super sticky. Like, it did feel like I was honestly like putting on glue on my face. It really was sticky. I don't know, I think I like it because I have dry skin, so it seemed like it would just kind of give like a better layer for everything to absorb to instead of my actual skin and like make everything look cakey and stuff. And first I did try applying it with one of the other products, Silicone Blender and Highlighting Sponge Duo. I used a silicone thing for this. I don't think it was really the right combination, so then I went to my hands and it was just interesting. It was really sticky. My face didn't feel super sticky afterwards and my hands didn't, so that's good. But yeah, it was like the stickiest thing ever. It's something I need to like try out more to get my full thoughts on. After this, I used the Silicone Blender Duo to apply some face makeup. Actually, let me say, I started off with my brows, so I don't have an e.l.f. brow product anymore. I used eyebrow gel from the Active line, the Sweat Resistant Clear Brow, and later on I used the other end, the mascara, for the look. I do have the whole Active line. It is all brand new too, but I have an entire video already on it. So if you guys want to hear more about those specific products, you can check that video out. I have it in the eyes. I went ahead and did e.l.f. foundation. Again, it's not new. And I used this big silicone thing. I've never seen one this big. It's like huge. The concealer I use isn't new either. It's the Maximum Coverage Concealer. I never really hear people talking about this one, but I do like it. And there's a lot in it for the price. Like, this is like the size of a BB cream. Like, I think it's the actual size of the Smashbox BB cream. So the other silicone blender that comes in that, I use that too. So I think the silicone blender in both kits are actually the same one. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know really how I feel about silicone sponges. I mean, I can see the point of them. It does help you like not waste as much product. They're easy to clean. I don't think they blend stuff really good. I mean, they start, if you want to just kind of put your base of foundation or something on, start the blending application out of it. But in the end, I just feel like I have to go in with my sponge. And honestly, the e.l.f. sponge, let me tell you, it is really good. Like, I'm actually very impressed with the sponge. This is one of the products that I used before this. It wasn't a first impression. I've been using it for like a few weeks now. But my sister, I was like looking at her makeup bag and I saw a sponge and I touched it and it was like really light. It wasn't really dense or anything. And I'm like, is that the e.l.f. sponge? She's like, yeah, I've been really liking it. So I'm like, oh, huh. Kind of having low expectations for it, I have to admit. It's honestly the most comparable sponge I ever used to the Beauty Blender. Like, no lie. The original Beauty Blender, the one that's $20, is my favorite. But this is right up there with it, if not better. Truly, I like it because it's not dense. Like, so many of the non-Beauty Blender sponges, they're just so hard and dense, and like I feel like it's not good for blending out makeup. It just doesn't really do a good job at it. I don't like the way it feels. I love how this one blends out. It's just like the Beauty Blender. It's like so soft, not dense. It's just like, it's everything. I will say though, for the silicone sponges, I do like them for skincare though, especially this big one. Like, if you mix foundations or anything like that, it just kind of serves like as a good base to do it on. I did use a new powder in the Beauty Shield line, and it's the Antioxidant Armored Setting Powder in Sheer Natural. But so far, I actually do really like this. I like how it's not white like their other translucent powder. I've never been a huge fan of those types. I like how this one is kind of like a nude color, so it kind of adds coverage and doesn't just set it. It's like a similar shade to the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is definitely one of my favorites right now. I'd say this one's pretty comparable to it. It doesn't do as much covering, and I don't think it lasts quite as long as the Laura Mercier, but so far I do really quite like this powder. So after that, I started to go in with the e.l.f. collaboration with Heart Defensor. I've been liking this a lot. Now this, yeah, I've definitely been using this since I got it in like I think it was October. It's just gorgeous. I love the shades in here. I love, love, love the packaging. It was like sold out immediately, but luckily for you guys, I managed to snag one for you guys for the giveaway. Now, depending on your skin tones, these can be used in a variety of ways. You can combine the two shades to just get like a unique highlighting shade. You can use one as a highlighting shade. If you're fair enough, you can use this other shade as a bronzer, which is what I did. Now, granted, it is not really for contouring. It's more just giving your face some color, some glow. It can be just a straight up highlighter if you are darker skin tone than me. It can also be like a bronzer topper, or like if you contour with a matte shade and then you kind of want to just add some like bronzy glow, you can do that. You got a lot of options here, but the lighter shade I do really, really love as a highlighter, a regular one. I didn't use it as a cheekbone highlighter just to kind of use a different variety of products for this, but I truly, truly enjoy it. The more creative you are, the more use you can get out of your products. Like highlighting can be used, you'll see I use highlighters for eyeshadows and stuff too. Just because something is marketed as highlighting, you can have one product and have it for multiple uses and then save your money. So this one is a shimmer highlighting powder. It is in Island Glow. And I just thought it was a really unique shade. I thought it would make for a nice kind of blush or a blush topper, again, to just give like a nice pretty glowy look. So that's what I use it for. I use it as just like a blush, and I thought it turned out very pretty. Next up, we got into the really new highlighting holographic duos. And there's 3 different shades. They're all very unique. They're like not like any other highlighting colors I have, because there's like purples and greens and stuff. So we have Blue Lagoon, and there's kind of like a greenish and a bluish. Mermaid Tail is like a purplish and a very light pinkish with like a pink iridescence to it. Siren's Call. Now I do really like this one, and the darker, more orangey shade I use actually on my crease. I use it there, and I actually felt like this shade was kind of comparable to the Island Glow shade I got, but it's a little bit more orangey toned, and the Island Glow is kind of a little bit more like pinky peach. And again, depending on your skin tones and stuff, either of these can be used as a blush, highlighters, combine them with other highlighters, combine them with other blushes, like, you know, it's endless. That's the fun of makeup, that you can do so many endless possibilities. And then for the lid, I think this is what I did. The inner corner, like the more pinky shade of Mermaid's Tail, and then kind of from the middle of the eye to the outer, I did Blue Lagoon, and then they just kind of combined. And then I believe I used the lighter shade from Siren's Call as my actual cheek highlighter, and then like on the eyebrow bone and inner corner. So next up are these new Stardust glitter eyeliners they have, and these seem really cool. Like some of the shades are really, really pretty. I was like, there seems like a lot of different options you can do with these, like a regular eyeliner, wear all over the lid, do like a cut crease and like put it through the cut crease, how people do these days. I'm like, okay, these seems cool. But I went to use this, and honestly, you guys, I can't lie, like I wasn't exactly liking this product. It was really, really hard to get some out. Like I was like trying to shake it and like dig in there, but it was like super difficult. And like once I did get a little bit on the brush, I literally did like one little baby stroke and it was like gone. So I was getting a little bit frustrated using these, I have to be honest. And it's just kind of annoying because I can see this whole little tube is like filled with product, but I just can't get to it. Like it won't go on the brush. So a little disappointing. I mean, I did throw one in the giveaway. I hope maybe you guys can have a better time with it. But it's just too bad because I can see right in here. Like I almost just want to like crack it open because I can see all this super pretty product in there, but I just can't get to it. So I didn't even bother with a wing. I'm like, I'm not about to try and do all that with these eyeliners. By the way, I forgot to mention highlighting holographic duos. They're not the most crazy like boom highlight from outer space pigmentation, but then again, I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know, these kind of are like crazy colors like purple, green, blue. You don't necessarily want it to be like super, super pigmented. That's not really practical. Just kind of gives you that, like, you go to the certain angle and then it's like kind of a flush of blue, like super lightly. So I think it's kind of more practical highlighting. So I just use a sweat resistant mascara from the e.l.f. Active line. I actually do like this mascara. It makes my eyelashes look pretty long. It is really waterproof and has a like typical waterproof feeling to it. Yeah, and I think the rest was just down to the lips. So I had a few new e.l.f. lip products that I was needing to try out. I got one of their matte liquid lipsticks. I got it in coffee. Haven't tried it out yet. I've been really wanting to try one of their matte liquid lipsticks. I've been hearing they're really good, but just didn't really go with the look this time. So I also had a couple of these matte to shimmer lip transformers in berry and red. There are other shades if I'm not mistaken. And I have done a whole Instagram video on the berry one, so I decided to use the red one this time. I think these are really cool. They're good for like traveling because you get so many lip options. But I ended up just going with the little darker bottom left and a little bit of the one right above it, and then doing a shimmer as well. So I feel like this look kind of has come out holiday-ish, but I think it's wearable for whenever. And these lip transformers last a pretty good amount of time considering like how they are. Like glossy type stuff doesn't last too well, like the shimmeries. And they're kind of more like a stain, like they're in between like a stain and a lipstick, I feel like. So that is basically it. Let's get into the rules of the giveaway and the exact prize you will be winning. Okay, so number one, you'll be winning the Silicone Blender Duo, the Stipple Face Brush, the Beauty Shield Lipstick in Dusty Rose Shield, the Stardust Glitter Eyeliner in Seafoam, the Coffee and Cream Highlighter Duo in collaboration with Heart Defensor, and the Matte to Shimmer Lip Transformer in red. So it's international. It will go until Tuesday, December 12th. I will pick a winner at 6 p.m. EST. The rules to win are 1, like this video, 2, subscribe to my channel, 3, comment below your favorite e.l.f. product or an e.l.f. product you really want to try out. If you want an extra entry, you can go to my Instagram page, which will be linked down below. If you are not following me on there, go ahead and follow me. And then find this giveaway photo on there and comment on it that you came from YouTube. Now, if you want the extra entry and you're already following me on Instagram, just go ahead and find that picture on my Instagram and check the rules on there. So yes, that is basically it. I will pick the winner at random, but I definitely wish you guys best of luck, and I hope to do at least one other giveaway before the holiday season comes to an end. So, you know, definitely keep posted on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. So that is everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!